Hello John, it's Josh here for Legendary Dodge, and here I thought I'd just do a quick video of this Cherokee, kind of show everything about it. I know you're not looking to go do anything for a little while on that, and you're going to be on holidays, but I thought maybe if you had some free time or you want to show something to your wife, maybe this could be it, and maybe teach you a couple things about it that you might not already know. So here it is, the 2016 Jeep Cherokee, very much like the one I just inquired about. It's actually exactly the same with the exception of these wheels are black and the other one were silver. But past that, yeah, beautiful vehicle. This is a Trailhawk edition, which makes it the off-roader, and it's loaded right up. One of the important things being, as you see right here, we got the remote start. It's definitely a very handy feature. It does work in conjunction with the heated seats and heated steering wheel, which will turn on automatically. Say if it's below -3 out, you'll know to do that. It even has windshield de-icers in the corners, so it defrosts your windshield wipers automatically when you start it up on a cold day, so they're not frozen and you don't have to unfreeze them. Other things you'll notice are the tow hooks. They are very tough, not like tow hooks of old trucks and that can snap when you use them. There we've got a camera underneath. I'll explain what that's for. There are daytime running lights. Those are actually your nighttime lights. Those are projectors, so they're about 10% brighter than a regular bulb. And then of course fog lights. Wheels, all the Trailhawks do come with the same really aggressive tread on them. And then again, these are the black rims. You get the bright ones as well. We got our signal lights here as well in the side mirrors. And these side mirrors are breakaway. So if you happen to be backing up a garage or something, you whack it. No harm, no foul. Yeah, it is just a very nice vehicle. But let me hop inside here and I'll show you a little bit more of what it's all about. So you know these are keyless entry, so I lock the vehicle here with this button, but I can get in, start it, do everything I want, and it'll unlock itself, all with a key in your pocket. Here we have our power windows, locks, mirrors, which you're probably already expecting. These are memory seats, which is very handy if two people are going to be driving this fairly often. We do have automatic headlights. The seats, as I mentioned, are heated. They're also vented, so you got all these little perforations in here that blow cold air out at you on hot days. Then if we hop inside, one of the first things you're probably going to notice is we've got lots of buttons here on the steering wheel. So all these buttons right here are for the center screen. There it's all color, you can switch through and show you just about everything about the vehicle that you might want to know. Different driver's aids that they'll get to, fuel economy, trip info. I normally myself just leave it on this one right here, speedometer. Here we've got our Bluetooth controls, very handy having that nowadays for your hands-free calling. You can also stream music and all that through here. Here is just for cruise control, and then here's for adaptive cruise control. So now this vehicle, I mentioned the camera at the front, it does things like this parks itself. It also has adaptive cruise control, so you can set how far you want to be behind the vehicle in front of you, set the cruise for whatever speed, and if someone's going slower, this will automatically maintain its distance behind that vehicle. Even if that vehicle comes to a stop at a red light, you'll stop right behind it automatically. It's a little weird to get used to at first, but on the highway it is pretty nice to use for sure. And then lastly, there's buttons on the back of the steering wheel here, as well as here, that control the center screen. Now this screen's the Uconnect 8.4 AN. It is a top-of-the-line screen. We use it in lots of our trucks and that, the higher-end ones, and like Grand Cherokees and that. So here, it is very user-friendly. If you see a button that you want to do something, just touch it. So we've got our AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, that is free for 1 year. Different media options, so if you're a big music person, you do have your inputs down here for, say, SD card, USB auxiliary, and you can control that all through here. There's our heated seat, heated steering wheel is on. That's probably my favorite feature, the steering wheel right there, especially if your hands are cold for some reason. Sticking them on a warm steering wheel is great. And then your vented seats, so if I want to cool the passenger off, probably wouldn't want to in the winter, but you can right there. And then we have some apps, so you can actually download different apps for this if you like, but for the most part, it's a faster way of directing to different parts of the screen. Climate is dual zone automatic, so I've got it set for 21 degrees each side, and I've pushed auto, so the light's on right there, so it'll automatically go to that speed, but I'm just going to turn it down a little bit right now. And then this, of course, does have navigation. Now, don't worry, Chrysler's given up on making its own navigation. This is designed by Garmin. It works very well, just like any Garmin GPS if you've ever used it before. So it is very intuitive. Here are just more buttons for your safety features, so if you want to, that you push that button before you want the vehicle to park itself. This is for the parking sensors, which you have front and back to help you if you are parking the vehicle yourself. It's also what the vehicle partially relies on to help park itself, that and the cameras. Here is for lane detection. So this vehicle, in the summertime and that, if you can see the lanes in the road and it realizes you're drifting outside the lane, it will actually give a little bit of feedback back in the wheel, so if you're not paying attention, it'll steer you right back into the center of your lane. You can overpower if you want to, but if you just want to turn it off for some reason, you can right there. And then there's a collision mitigation. So this vehicle will emergency brake itself from another vehicle too if it needs to, and if you want to turn that off, you can right here. But I'd normally just leave it on. It does work phenomenally well. Here are more buttons for doing the exact same things. And then down here, being Trailhawk, Jeep takes its four-wheel drive very seriously. So not only do you have the 9-speed transmission, but you have all your four-wheel drive options down here. Probably one of the best winter vehicles you'd possibly find. Leave-in auto for any real snow or icy normal roads. Snow is for like deep snow, so I'm talking several feet to the field. Sport mode, of course, turn more fuel into speed. Sand mud mode, and then rock mode, which is only available in the Trailhawk. So you just turn to whichever one you want. Let's say sport. It'll tell you up here what's going on. Neutral, so this vehicle can be flat-towed behind, say, a holiday trailer or that if you like. And then we got the buttons here for, say, a rear locker, hill assist going down, a whole bunch of cool four-wheel drive gadgets, which I can explain more if you have any questions. Here we've got a dual glove box, so we got our top as well as our bottom, which you see has more plugins, say, for a cell phone or iPod or that, to stream music through. Down here, might be a little hard to see, but that glove box is actually extra deep. So if you have something like a full-size iPad or that, you can fit in there no problem at all. Of course, this one's got the full sunroof going all the way back, the moonroof. Or in this case, I'd call it more of a snow roof, but it is there. See, we've got glasses holders here. More glasses up here as well. It is just a beautiful place to be. Now, I don't know if you have any kids or not, but if you do, there is quite a bit of space in the back as well. So like I'm not the smallest person in the world, but I've got no problems getting back here whatsoever. Of course, we've got our heated vents and that for the passengers back here. And underneath here, that's actually a household plug-in. So 115 volt, if you want to plug something like a laptop there or something in there, you most certainly can. And then right here, of course, we've got the armrest for the passengers. But let me just hop to the back. So of course there's your backup camera and that, tow hooks and then it is a power lift gate, so it'll just open itself up here. Now one of the nice things about these Trailhawks is two things, is most vehicles nowadays come with the really bad mats. These are actually thick rubber ones. They work very well for winter and that. You don't have to go spend a bunch of money on, say, weather techs and that if you don't want to. And then underneath, all the Trailhawks come with the full-size spare tire with matching tread to the other tires, which, you know, most SUVs don't come with full-size spare tires. Most of them just come with their inflation kits nowadays, which is kind of a pain, but this is a full-size one. You got 12 volts underneath, there's a button for closing it, privacy cover. It really is just very nice. But anyways there, John, if you do have any other questions, as I mentioned, you got my cell phone number. Please feel free to get a hold of me at any time, or you can give me a call at 780-473-6388 or email me, and I'll get right back to you if you have any questions. But I'm looking forward to seeing you too soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye.